Hey, hi Shashank. How are you?
एक मिनट हाँ फिर से
Who start?
हम्म
ठीक है. Can you introduce yourself?
yes sir. My name is Shashank Kasera. I belong to Vidisha. I have done my Bachelor of Engineering from Technocrat Institute of Technology, Bhopal, and I am proficient in Kotlin, Java, Android, Coroutine, Daggerhill, this kind
Okay.
of stuff.
What's your hobby?
My hobby is solving Rubik Cube and making new pattern in Rubik Cube and traveling.
Okay. Can you turn on your camera?
Yes sir. Is it visible?
Ah, yeah. It's good. Okay, let's start from few simple questions. So, are you proficient in Kotlin and Java
Yes.
as well as Java, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, can you tell me about the inheritance?
Yes. Uh, Acquiring parent class property by child class is called inheritance.
Hmm. Can you give me a few examples, few real-time example where you have used in project or which I
May
can
I
relate?
write the code?
Yeah, you can write also.
Yes.
Just share your screen and you can write.
One second. Is it visible?
Yeah, it's visual.
So I am writing in Java.
Okay.
So there is I have bike class.
Hmm.
In this I have method.
Yeah, you can write s out. Don't need to write complete system dot out dot print, or you can simply write print just to avoid.
Okay.
Hmm.
This is one function.
Okay.
This is another.
Hmm.
I have other class.
You can copy paste also, as we have time constraints also.
Okay.
So don't need to write complete code. You can just copy and paste wherever you can.
Now there is I have MT15 bike.
Okay. This is another type of bike, right?
Yes. So I
Hmm.
extend bike.
Okay.
In this I have one method. So now we can one second.
Hmm.
Now I am creating object MT15 bike.
Hmm.
With this reference, I can use parent class property and child class also.
Cool.
Like this.
Got it. So can you quickly elaborate what is happening here
So
and
here
go
I
through the
have
code?
yes. So here I have bike class, which is parent.
Hmm.
So in this I have start and stop property for bike,
Okay.
which is
Hmm.
same for every bike. And
Hmm.
now I have another class MT15
Hmm.
bike, which is extend bike class. And there is I have one method like design. So every bike have a different design. So I have declared design method in the child class.
Okay.
So I
Let's
can
say tomorrow you have new bike. So what you will do, like you have to design new bike like Royal Enfield. So what you will do?
so the these two methods are same for
Hmm.
Royal Enfield, and design is different. So I declare design method in the Royal Enfield class, and
Hmm.
other like gear or other method will be in inside Royal Enfield class.
Got it. And if in your main method you are creating object of MT15 bike, right?
Yes.
So if you contain this bike object inside your bike reference, is it possible? Like inside, go on your main method.
Huh.
Here, just change it to bike. So is it possible or not? Your code will
No,
work or not if
this
you
will
do.
not possible.
This is not possible. Are you sure?
I think yes,
Parent class
because
parent class reference cannot contain the child class
no,
object.
I think no.
Okay, got it. Fine. Do you know about the polymorphism?
Yes, I know polymorphism.
Mm,
Polymorphism means same name but different behavior is called polymorphism. We have
mm,
two type of polymorphism in the like overloading and overriding.
mm. Okay. What is overloading?
Overloading is a same name but different parameter is called overloading.
Mm. And what is overriding?
First, we have to implement a parent-child relationship. Then there is a same name and same parameter.
Mm.
It's called overriding.
Okay. Without parent-child relationship, is there any way to achieve uh, over overriding?
No, there is no. I think there is no.
Okay. So can you quickly write code for overloading and overriding? But you need to do it quickly as we have time constraints also.
May
If
I
you
write in this example?
you can write in this example as well.
Okay. So first overloading.
Hmm.
So this is overloading. We have
Okay.
same name but different parameters.
Okay. Why we have this different parameter stand here in this second method? What we are doing here?
Here we if we don't close stand, then
Hmm.
bike will not start.
Acha,
And,
okay.
and
Got it,
this is
got it.
start button. And this is simple.
Okay. Can you write for overriding also?
Yes. This is overall.
Okay. So you are saying here empty 15 by got started. Okay. ठीक है. Do you know about the encapsulation?
Yes, I know about this encapsulation. So
What
wrapping
is
up the same entities and function in this same class in this same class is called encapsulation.
okay? Can you give any example?
Yes.
Don't need to write the code. You can take verbally also.
Okay.
I don't know.
So example is person. So person have name, age, and behavior like running, walking, and wake up. These kind of things
Okay, so you will wrap all this property and function inside person
inside.
class.
Yes, single class.
Okay. What is data hiding?
Data hiding if the private our entities for other class and
Hmm.
using by functions is called data hiding.
Okay. So are you proficient in Kotlin also?
Yes, I know.
Okay. Have you made any project in Kotlin?
Yes, I have developed multiple project in Kotlin. Uh, two project are in the my resume also using Kotlin.
Okay, got it. So what's the difference between let and where and well? What's the difference between where and well?
Where mutable and val is immutable.
What do you
Means
mean by
where
mutable?
where we can change the value in the where and we
Mhm.
cannot change the value in where.
Got it. And what's the difference between const and well?
So const is a compile time. Const val is a compile time constant and val is a runtime constant.
Acha. So when do you go for well and when do you go for const?
If we have constant like pi value, so the pi value we know before the compilation. So we store pi value in the const val and
Acha.
name we know name is constant but we can change it after compilation, so this will store in the val.
Got it. Got it. What's the difference between lazy and late in it?
So late in it is means we will assign value after some time or uh, uh, after some time and it will take the memory, but lazy is if we not assign the value then it will not take the memory.
Can you come again? I'm not getting.
Latent means we will assign the value in the variable
Hmm.
and it take memory,
Hmm.
and lazy means we will assign value and when we assign the value then it will
Hmm.
take the memory.
Acha, okay. So, in let's say you are having one class and inside that you have one latent property and you are not assigning value in it and directly you are accessing it. What will happen?
We have variable but we not assign the value,
We have latent variable, but we are not assigning the value directly inside the method. We are calling it.
so it
What
will
will be
throw exception.
which exception is built through?
uh, I don't know exception but I know this will throw the exception.
Okay. Is there any way to
Please
prevent it?
what
Is there any way to prevent it? Like, if we want it should not so it should not throw exception. Can we do something for it?
So we will convert it into normal variable like val or
No, that we cannot do. Without converting it, is there any way?
so we can do with lazy. No, we can do with lazy.
Lazy. No, means we don't want to change the variable type. It should be let in it, but it should not throw any exception. Is there any way we can avoid the
I
exception and
think we can do with this with null safety. I think so.
null safety? No, null
Oh,
safety should not come in picture in this. So what you can do, you can inside if statement you can check whether it is initialized or not. If it is initialized,
yes,
then
yes,
only you can check. So inside if condition, simply you can check.
yes, yes. We can.
Okay. So in Kotlin, have you used the scope functions?
Yes, I have used.
Can you define what type of
So
scope
we
function?
have five type of scope function in Kotlin. First
Mhm.
one let, which is return value, and we can access value by it. And second one run, it will also return result, and we can access value by this. And third one with, we can access this by this, and it will also return a, result, and uh, also return object, and we can access value by it. And apply, we can re- we can use this using this, and it will return object.
Got it, got it. So how you will use bit?
uh, may I write the code?
Let's say you are having one person object
Okay,
and you need to use bit scope function. So how you will do it?
so
Just
first
tell me verbally.
okay, so first I write uh, with keyword, and then
Uh,
uh, open the bracket, and in this bracket do we store a person, and then we open curly braces, then we can access this with this
Acha,
all
got
the
it, got
entity
it.
of person.
Can you quickly create the table for all these five functions,
All right.
differencing whether they are returning the object and how
Yes.
we can access the value it and this? Just do it quickly. A double P.
One second.
Cool.
Yes.
ठीक है. Have you used the extension functions?
Yes, I have used external functions.
What they are?
So extension function means we have predefined a class, but we don't have a function that we want. So we can create that function in this class, and use that function
Can you
for
give
our
any
purpose.
example?
So if we have a string class, and we in this string class we don't have date formatting method, so we can create that formatting method in the string class and use.
Okay, cool. Do you know about the infix function?
Yes, infix function I know about. So infix function is firstly, infix function should be extension function, and it have only one parameter. It's called infix function.
Acha, okay. So is this property mandatory? Infix function should be extension function. Without extension function, can we create the infix function?
No, no, no. This is compulsory.
Acha, okay, fine. Hmm. Okay, let's come to some Android questions. So, can you tell me about the life cycle,
So
activity life cycle?
in the activity life cycle, we have six methods. First one is on create, then on start, then on pause, then on resume, then on stop, then on destroy.
Okay, how they are called, on which
So
event they methods called?
yes, so on create is a Firstly on create method call, then on start method call, and all component will be create, then on resume call will call, then so we can use the screen, and
Hmm.
if we are not using screen and press back button, so on pause, and if we go other activity, so on pause method is called, and then on stop call, if and then if we press back button, and then on destroy method code.
Acha, can you tell me the case when only on pause method is called? Like your activity is alive, and in which case your on pause method only will called.
If any dialogue is open, then on pause call for activity.
Okay, so you can say like whenever your activity is not ready to interact, at that time on pause method is called, right?
Yes, yes, right.
In the same way, you can say on stop method will call once your activity is not visible to
Yes.
the user. Okay, so let's say you're having two activity A and B,
Mm.
and activity A is having one button.
Mm.
You are pressing that button and going to activity B.
Okay.
So can you tell me the activity lifecycle methods in which order they will called?
Okay. So firstly on create a method call, then on start, then on resume, then we click the button. So we go on create for activity B, then on start, then their own pause is called, then on start for activity B, then on resume when we interacting the activity B.
Okay. What if while going from activity to B, we are also calling the finish method? Then in which order?
Finish method, then on destroy call for activity A.
Got it. Got it. So which Android architecture component you are using for?
MBBM, MBBM architecture.
And can you define what it is?
uh, View, then model, then view model. So in this architecture, first we have view, and then view model, and then model. So whatever we want from the model, so first we generate a request to view model, then view model get data from the model, and then view model uh, 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 view model then show data, give data to view, and then view will use this data.
Okay. How you will transfer data from view model to view?
So I create a method, and that method I can use in a view.
Okay.
And
Uh, is there any observable pattern kind of data structure we have through
yes,
which we can?
we have live data and flow also.
Acha, okay. So let's say you're having one scenario, you're having one activity, and when we rotate our activity, so whole activity recreate, right?
Right.
So how in this case, whatever data we keep inside the view model got survived? Do you know this?
So we can use live data for this because live data is life cycle aware.
No, no.
So
What I'm asking first, listen the question.
okay.
So question here is you are having one activity and we are rotating our device. So once we rotate our device, whole activity is recreate.
Hmm.
So if activities go destroy, then all data so also should be destroyed, whatever present inside the view model, but it got survive somehow.
Hmm.
Scenario is clear.
Yes.
So how this data is survive inside the view model? Do you know this?
So uh, live live data is used for this.
No, you don't know this. So you can learn
So
about it.
yes, I
How
will.
view model keep the data. Okay, so have you used any dependency injection framework?
Yes, I have used Dagger for that.
There is. What is dependency?
Dependency means if we have two activities, and two class, and a class to class A and B, and a class is dependent or on B class, so this is called dependency.
Okay. What Dagger Hill do?
Dagger Hilt provide dependency for using Dagger for other classes.
Okay. How you will provide dependency of those classes, which implementation we cannot touch?
So we can provide a dependency using module.
How you will do? Let's say you have to provide the dependency of a retrofit, and like retrofit code is written somewhere else, you cannot touch the retrofit code, right?
Yes.
So how you will provide?
So we can provide a dependency using at the rate provide,
At the rate
and
provide
create
method.
function and create a function for retrofit, and get uh, yes.
Okay. So can you tell me the whole process? Like first you need to create the module, and like in this way you
So
need to provide the dependency of a retrofit inside your activity. Okay.
okay,
So can you tell me the whole process?
first I create a module,
Hmm.
then uh, I
With
annotate
which annotation you will annotate your class, your
at
module
the rate
class?
singleton. I at that time I don't know what is really used, but something like at the rate a singleton
Singleton component, right?
component. Then
Okay.
I annotate. Then I create a method which will
Hmm.
return the object of retrofit,
Hmm.
and I provide annotate for this is at the rate provide.
Got it, got it, got it. And inside your activity, what you will do, let's say you have to create the object of retrofit. How you will create?
So first I annotate activity with at the rate at the rate Android entry point.
Hmm.
Then I call that method.
Call that method directly. Or if you have to create instance of the retrofit.
Yes, first I create instant, then I use that method.
So while creating instance, is there any annotation we need to use?
At the rate in I at the rate inject.
At the rate inject. Okay. Fine. How you will provide the dependency of interface?
So for interface we use a module, and in the module we annotate bind for interface
Which thing you will annotate with at the rate bind
for function.
for function? Okay. Have you used the named parameter
Yes,
in
I
Dagger?
have used.
In Can you tell me the scenario when exactly it's getting used?
If we have two methods. First is a two method which is returning a number.
Okay. You mean the
So
same return type?
yes, same return type int. So
Hmm.
there will be Dagger will confuse. So
Hmm.
there we can use named parameter.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Have you used inject assisted injector? Inject?
At that time I have no use.
Okay, no problem. Assisted inject. Uh, for multi-threading, what you use?
For multi-threading I have used coroutines for
Routine.
asynchronous execution.
Okay. How it is different from normal thread?
So we can suspend our coroutine,
Hmm.
like if we are getting data, and
Hmm.
there is some time to get data, so we can
Hmm.
suspend coroutine, and that coroutine will do some other task, and when data is coming, then the coroutine do get the data.
Got it. This is the first difference. Is there any other difference? Do you know?
And coroutine is very cheap,
Okay.
and syntax is very easy.
ओके, मेरा कॉल आ रहा है क्या?
नहीं
मेरा
होता,
मोबाइल ऊपर है।
आया पढ़ गया। कंपनी
हैं?
कंपनी कंपनी
काम, ठीक है, ठीक। हाँ, सो ओके, गॉट इट। सो coroutine, do you know about the coroutine builders?
Yes, there are three coroutine builder I know. First is launch, then async,
Hmm.
then run block.
Okay. Do you know about the coroutine scopes?
Yes, there is a global scope, life cycle scope, and view model scope. So,
Okay, how they are different?
so global scope is running until our application is not destroyed, and life
Hmm.
cycle scope is running until our activity and fragment not destroyed, and view
Hmm.
model scope is running until our view model is not destroyed.
Got it. So let's say you have created one coroutine inside your view model scope, and your view model is getting destroyed,
Yes,
and you have given some task to your coroutine inside your view model scope. So once your view model is destroyed, what will happen with that coroutine? Is this task will be completed, or in between this task will destroy? What exactly will happen?
I think it will destroy because our coroutine is our scope is a view model scope, so coroutine will should be destroyed.
Destroy. Okay. Do you know about the dispatchers?
Yes, I know about this.
What they are? How many type of dispatcher we have?
So there are dispatcher.io, dispatcher.main, and default and unconfined.
How they are different? In which case we have to use which one?
So if we have to read and write, then we should use dispatcher.io, and if we are we have to using UI, then at that time we are using dispatcher.main, and
Hmm.
default if we are using we have to use CPU power, then we are using uh, we should using default, and
Hmm.
unconfined means we don't know which coroutine uh, which where our coroutine is running.
Hmm. Okay. So how we can switch the context inside or coroutine?
So we can switch contexts with context, and
Okay.
in this we define a dispatcher dot io main.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Um, let's say you're having two API calls and you need to do it parallelly. How will you do it?
So we can do this with we create a one scope.
Hmm.
In this scope we use async
Hmm.
to async that will run parallelly,
To async inside first async, you will write first API call, and
and second async inside second API call.
okay, how will you get the result?
We get the result using async will return the uh, 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 return the object uh,
Hmm.
that
Which
of
type of object is it is?
default type object, and with
Okay.
this default type object we can use data using await.
Okay. Got it. Um, have you used the flow?
Yes, I have useful.
Okay. What there?
uh, we have two type of flow, hot flow and cold flow. For hot flow is uh, if we don't have
Hmm.
consumer that so if we don't have a consumer, but flow is flowing,
Hmm.
if anyone consuming data or not, but
Hmm.
flow is flowing the data, and
Hmm.
hot flow means there should be at least one consumer
Hmm.
getting the data.
Okay.
If there is no
Uh,
consumer, whole flow will not work.
okay. Let's say you are having list of integers. Let's say you are having list of person,
Okay.
and this list of person is containing different type of names, different person's name, and you need to convert this list to another list, and this list should contain all person name as Mayank.
Okay.
You got the question?
Yes, we have to change that name, person's name.
No, you need to send the list of person only, but this list should contain all person name as Mayank.
Okay, all person name as Maya.
uh, so how will you do it with flow? Is there any
Uh,
operator which you
yes,
can use?
there is one operator called map.
Hmm.
We can map that in this we can use map and define name as Maya. So all name will be the Maya.
Got it. um, can you tell me some other operators which you know?
So there is a other operator concate and merge and
Okay.
uh, merge concate and skip distinct.
Okay,
This
what's the difference between merge and concat?
concate. So if we have two flow, if we
Hmm.
have two flow,
Hmm.
so concate will get first flow all data of first flow and
Hmm.
then get second flow so all data and combine
Hmm.
them. So we will get
Hmm.
first flow get data and then we will get second flow data and merge like merge data from both flow.
Both flow merge. How it will merge?
Like if we have one flow, there we have
Hmm.
one and then sometime but two and
Hmm.
after two we have three in second flow
Hmm.
and then we have four in first flow. So we will
Hmm.
get data one two from first flow and then three from second flow and
Hmm.
from first flow.
In which order they will come?
One two three four.
Acha, okay, got it. Okay. Have you written the unit test?
uh, I have written unit test but uh, I don't know at that time.
You have written, but you don't know at that time. Okay, fine. Do you know about the launch mode?
Yes, I know about it. There are four launch mode.
Hmm.
First one is standard, second single top, then single task, then single instance.
Okay. Can you quickly tell me the, let's say you're having four activity A, B, C, D.
Okay,
With the use of this four activity, you need to define all these four flows, and you can take the help of your notepad also.
okay.
You telling me what, how they are different.
So there is standard.
Hmm. Don't need to write complete standard. You just
Okay,
can say S and tell me.
okay. So we have A activity, then B, then C, then D. So standard first we have A, B, C, D. If we press
Hmm.
back button, then D will remove. Then if we uh, press back, then C and all will remove one by one.
Okay, got it.
Then we have single top. Uh, A, then B, then C, then D. So
Hmm.
in this we have B is a single top.
ठीक है.
So if we call B and then
Hmm.
we call B, so
Hmm.
this will be not create. This will call this we will call on a new intent
ठीक
instance.
है.
This will
Okay.
be called. Then single task.
Hmm.
So A, then B, then C. C is a single task. Then
Hmm.
D, then A, then C. So they
Hmm.
are all will these all will remove from stack.
Which one is single task?
C.
C. Okay, fine. Hmm. ठीक है.
and then single instance. So
So in single task, your D and A will destroy.
D, A, and C.
D, A, and C will destroy. And
A, B, C is remaining.
what will happen with C?
Uh, this C will because this is a single task. So
I
everything
got it. All these three activity will destroy. Like right, all these three activity will destroy. What will happen with activity C?
C will remaining.
C will remain. Is there any change? Any method call there in C?
Nothing. I think nothing.
When on new intent method will call?
In single talk.
Only in single top on new intent method will call. Here
No,
not
when we call this method. When we
this one.
call
Okay,
this
this is
method,
not method. This is the activity.
yes, this when we call this activity, then on new intent will call, and these three are removed.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, now scenario is clear. Okay.
Now single instance. So we have A, then B, then C is a single instance. So this will in different state, and then D. Then if we call C, so C will not create C will get from other state by
अच्छा.
using own single instance.
ठीक है. Got it. Have you used the design patterns?
I design pattern नहीं करे भाई.
Do you know about the singleton design pattern?
Singleton design patterns. I don't know about it at that time.
अच्छा. ओके, ठीक है. कितने मिनट की हो गई?
देख क्या हूँ
हम्म,
पता चलेगा.
चलाते ही हुई.
कहाँ चलेगा, नहीं चलेगा.
तो
खत्म होने के बाद पता चलेगा.
ठीक है. तो एक काम कर, वो खोल तेरा नोटपैड. एक चीज तू गलत बता दिया
कहाँ.
इसमें. ये बाइक, भाई जो तेरा बाइक है ना, वो इसका इंस्टेंस रख सकता है MT15 का.
रिवर्स हो जाता है.
रिवर्स नहीं. पेरेंट क्लास रेफरेंस कैन कंटेन चाइल्ड क्लास ऑब्जेक्ट.
अच्छा.
हाँ.
नहीं 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 नहीं, रुको 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 रुको, तुम क्या कह रहे थे कि जो पेरेंट वाले से अपन चाइल्ड वाले का खेल सकते हैं ऐसा.
हाँ, नीचे नीचे देख. नीचे
हाँ हाँ
पब्लिक
ठीक.
स्टैटिक वॉइड मैन के अंदर.
हाँ, जहाँ बाइक लिख दो.
ये नहीं.
तो जहाँ बाइक लिख
न्यू न्यू बाइक की जगह न्यू एम्प्टी बाइक लिख दे.
जहाँ पे
हम्म.
जहाँ पे क्या लिख दूँ, न्यू बाइक. हाँ तो ये
न्यू
तो हो जाता है ना.
न्यू बाइक नहीं, न्यू एम्प्टी बाइक.
हाँ
एम्प्टी
हाँ, ये
15
वाली
बाइक.
बाइक. बाइक की जो बड़ा जो पापा आएंगे, जो बेटा आएगा,
हाँ,
पापा बेटा को तो रख ही लेगा ना यार.
तो यही तो मैंने बोला था तैसे, तूने मना कर दिया कि ये ना हो पाए.
अच्छा ऐसा हो रही था.
हाँ.
हाँ,
और
तो
अब तू ऐसा करेगा तो ये नीचे डिजाइन मेथड कॉल होगी कि नहीं होगी?
जे वाली
हम्म.
जे शायद नहीं होगी.
हाँ, जे नहीं होगी क्योंकि
हाँ
जो रेफरेंस तूने रखा है
हाँ,
वो
वो
काय
पापा
में,
का
बाइक
है.
में रखा है.
हाँ.
तो यही तो मैं पूछ रहा था.
तो जो उजड़ गया होगा दिमाग, तो ऐसी बात नहीं आता आपने.
अच्छा, आता है. ठीक है तो फिर कर दे पोस्ट. बाकी तो ठीक था. डिजाइन पैटर्न पढ़ ले साले. सिंगलटन नहीं आता तेरे को? रुक सिंगलटन बनवाऊं तेरे से यहीं.
नहीं मतलब आता होगा डिजाइन पैटर्न यार, मतलब पढ़ रहे थे समझ में नहीं आ रहे थे.
3 टाइप के होते हैं. क्रिएशनल होता है, बिहेवियरल होता है और
अच्छा,
स्ट्रक्चरल होता है.
वो तो बहुत सारे होते हैं ना.
हाँ. तो क्रिएशनल में तेरा बिल्डर आ जाता है. बिल्डर तूने पढ़ा होगा, रेट्रोफिट का ऑब्जेक्ट बनाने. बिल्डर फिल्डर.
हाँ
फैक्ट्री होता है, बिल्डर होता है, सिंगलटन होता है. सिंगलटन होता है कि पूरे एप्लीकेशन में एक ही ऑब्जेक्ट बने किसी चीज का, या किसी क्लास का एक ही ऑब्जेक्ट बने तो वो सिंगलटन हो जाता है.
हाँ हाँ,
बिल्डर फैक्ट्री देख. बिल्डर पढ़ ले, फैक्ट्री पढ़ ले, सिंगलटन पढ़ ले.
ठीक
और
है.
क्रिएशनल में देख ले, और कहीं कहीं के और कौन से होते हैं? स्ट्रक्चरल और बिहेवियरल में तेरा ऑब्जर्वेबल पैटर्न आ जाता है, जो तेरा लाइव डेटा होता है. ऑब्जर्वेबल, एक कोई एमिट करेगा, वहां से कोई ऑब्जर्व कर लेगा. फ्लो मिलो सब ऑब्जर्वेबल पैटर्न ही बने.
तो अपन जो है चार पांच करेंगे है ना.
हाँ, मेन
बाकी
मेन बस करना है.
होते तो बहुत सारे होंगे ना.
हाँ, स्ट्रक्चरल में तेरा आता है स्ट्रेटेजी डिजाइन पैटर्न आता है.
हाँ
स्ट्रेटेजी आज से पढ़ लेना.
ठीक है.
और एक अच्छे अच्छे 10 डिजाइन पैटर्न, टॉप 10 डिजाइन पैटर्न उससे पूछना चैट जीपीटी से, वो बता देगा। सिंगलटन में अभी बता दे रहा, जैसे एक क्लास बनी है तेरी, ऊपर जा,
हाँ, ये बाइक।
बाइक बनी है। अब इसमें तेरे को इसको सिंगलटन बनाना है कि इसका जिंदगी में एक ही ऑब्जेक्ट बन पाए, तो तू क्या करेगा, इसका जो कंस्ट्रक्टर रहेगा ना उसको प्राइवेट बना देगा।
अच्छा।
प्राइवेट कंस्ट्रक्टर बना इसमें खट से एक। और कोटलिन में कोड लिखा करना, ये जावा में क्यों लिखता है?
लिख दिया अब वो तो।
मतलब
हाँ
कोई
जब।
बोले कोड लिखो तो कोटलिन में ही लिखना। हाँ, ये प्राइवेट बन गया। अब इसका तू बाहर से इंस्टेंस नहीं बना सकता, क्योंकि इसका
हाँ,
तूने कंस्ट्रक्टर ही
प्राइवेट
प्राइवेट
है।
बना दिया। तो अब इस बाइक का इंस्टेंस बनाने के लिए तेरे को कुछ चाहिए।
हम्म।
तो तू क्या करेगा, इसमें एक स्टैटिक मेथड बनाएगा, गेट इंस्टेंस।
अच्छा, यहीं बना दूँ।
हाँ, स्टैटिक।
पब्लिक रहेगी।
हाँ, पब्लिक स्टैटिक, क्योंकि उस मेथड को तो बाहर से यूज करना है ना। गेट इंस्टेंस,
हम्म,
इसमें रिटर्न कर दे बाइक ऑब्जेक्ट। रिटर्न न्यू बाइक, न्यू 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 बाइक,
लिख रही हूँ।
न्यू बाइक। यहाँ से तू ऑब्जेक्ट क्यों बना पा रहा है, बाहर से क्यों नहीं बना पाएगा, और यहाँ से क्यों बना पा रहा है?
यहाँ पे काहे की अपन अपने जगह पे खड़े हैं।
राइट।
बाहर फिर जो
तो अपनी
प्राइवेट
जगह पे तो अपन प्राइवेट यूज कर सकते हैं, क्लास के बाहर यूज नहीं कर
नहीं कर
पाएंगे।
सकते।
ठीक है। तो ये तेरा सिंगलटन बन गई है तेरी क्लास। जब भी तेरे को बाइक का ऑब्जेक्ट चाहिए पड़ेगा, तू गेट इंस्टेंस करेगा, हर बार तेरे को
मिल जाएगा।
सेम इंस्टेंस। नहीं नहीं नहीं, इसमें तो हर बार नया इंस्टेंस बन जाएगा ना, देख।
है ना।
जितनी
वो
बार
तो
तू
देख।
गेट इंस्टेंस करेगा, तो अब इधर तू क्या करेगा, एक स्टैटिक वेरिएबल बना बाइक टाइप का ही। इसको पब्लिक नहीं, पब्लिक नहीं, इसको प्राइवेट बना ना।
इसको प्राइवेट बनाओ।
डेटा हाइडिंग
तो फिर अच्छा डेट उससे।
मेथड के थ्रू,
हाँ,
मेथड के थ्रू एक्सेस हो रहा है ना।
प्राइवेट। हाँ, प्राइवेट स्टैटिक।
हाँ,
का बनाना है बाइक।
बाइक।
मुझे फिर से रहेगा ये छोटी।
हाँ, वो भी तुझे बड़ा करना चाहिए था, मैंने कहा छोड़ो।
जो है। हाँ चलो बाइक। बाइक में रख दो बाइक। हाँ ऐसा ही।
बाइक, ये तो टाइप हो गया
रख
उसका,
भी
फिर
दो।
इंस्टेंस का ना। अरे बाइक, भाई क्या
तो
कर रहा है?
ये बन गई।
अरे कहाँ न्यू बाइक, ऐसे
तो
नहीं। ऐसे बनता है, पहले टाइप देते हैं फिर उसके बाद बनता है ना क्या। ये बाइक का टाइप कहाँ दिया तूने?
अच्छा, हाँ दिया ही नहीं था मेरा। तो दे दिया। ठीक है।
हाँ, बाइक बाइक। अब इसको इनिशियलाइज इधर मत कर, इनिशियलाइज होगा तेरा न्यू बाइक। हाँ ठीक है। अब इसको रिटर्न कर दे तेरे
रिटर्न कर
इस
दो जहाँ
गेट
पे।
इंस्टेंस में।
जहाँ से
गेस।
रिटर्न कर
तो
दो।
हर बार ये सेम इंस्टेंस ही रिटर्न करेगी तेरे को।
हाँ एक ही एक ना।
हाँ। और इसको चाहे तो तू और भी अच्छे से कर सकता है, कि भाई तूने बाइक को ऊपर नल से वो करा इनिशियलाइज, फिर
हम्म।
इधर पर चेक करा कि यदि नल है तो नया इंस्टेंस बनाओ, नहीं तो सेम इंस्टेंस रिटर्न कर दो।
हाँ
अब इसको पढ़ना, इसको थ्रेड सेफ कैसे करते हैं, ये थ्रेड सेफ भी हो जाता है, सिंक्रोनाइज कीवर्ड सुना होगा।
हाँ हाँ।
तो ये मेथड अभी तू दो थ्रेड से कॉल करेगा तो,
हम्म,
और दोनों साइमल्टेनियसली यदि चल रहे हैं,
हम्म,
तो वो लफड़ा हो जाता है। इसको देखना थ्रेड सेफ कैसे बनाते हैं,
ठीक है।
सिंगलटन डिजाइन का। तो ये तेरी क्लास बन गई सिंगलटन। सिंगलटन कभी छोड़ना ही नहीं है, कोई पूछ ले तो।
हाँ।
उसको पूरा बताना है। आई विल क्रिएट वन क्लास, इनसाइड दिस क्लास आई विल क्रिएट प्राइवेट कंस्ट्रक्टर,
हम्म,
आई विल क्रिएट वन स्टैटिक वेरिएबल,
हम्म,
then I will create one static method to get the instance of the class. This is how we create the singleton। ठीक है।
ठीक है।
उसके अलावा सिंगलटन तो होएगा। बिल्डर तू पढ़ लेना, फैक्ट्री पढ़ लेना, और अच्छे अच्छे पढ़ लेना।
ठीक है।
और क्या रह गया था, और कुछ तो मैंने सोचा था, मैं भूल गया।
वहाँ देखो ना, वहाँ लिखा हुआ था वहाँ उसमें।
उससे तो सब पूछ लिया था। हाँ, तेरे को वो नहीं आता।
क्या।
व्यू मॉडल मैं बोल रहा था, एक एक्टिविटी है, एक्टिविटी
हाँ।
जब अपन रोटेट करते हैं तो पूरी डिस्ट्रॉय होके फिर से बनती है।
हाँ।
अब अपन ने एक्टिविटी के अंदर व्यू मॉडल का ऑब्जेक्ट रखते हैं,
हाँ।
तो जब व्यू मॉडल का ऑब्जेक्ट भी डिस्ट्रॉय हो जाएगा, जब एक्टिविटी डिस्ट्रॉय होगी,
हो।
तो व्यू मॉडल के अंदर जो डेटा रखा होगा वो भी डिस्ट्रॉय हो जाएगा।
बराबर।
तो फिर भी व्यू मॉडल के अंदर जो डेटा रखते हैं वो बिना डिस्ट्रॉय हुए बच कैसे जाता है, ये पूछा था तेरे से।
तो बच जाता है।
बच जाता है,
बच
तुझे
कैसे
तुझे भी
जाता
नहीं
है।
पता था कि बच जाता है।
नहीं नहीं, वो तो मालूम, वही मैं कह रही हूँ, वीडियो देखी है कि अपन ने। फिर बच जाता है, कैसे बच जाता है।
तो एक्टिविटी में क्या होता है, एक व्यू मॉडल स्टोर होता है।
हाँ।
जो हमारा व्यू मॉडल का ऑब्जेक्ट देता है,
ठीक है।
तो उसके थ्रू वो बच जाता है। इसको पढ़ना ये कैसे होता है, इसकी मैकेनिज्म है
हाँ,
पूरी।
ठीक है।
व्यू मॉडल स्टोर के थ्रू होता है ये सब।
ठीक है।
ठीक है, अब कर दे स्टॉप, और देख वीडियो आ गई हो तो बढ़िया।
देखता हूँ। स्टोर।